Hello, YouTube. This is Dave Shockwave, now with a slightly different display station here. I've moved everything back a bit due to one reason. I had to get a new ceiling fan, and the lights are adjusted differently. So now it's not one light on my studio on my little thing. It's now three, one of which is shining at my face. Luckily, I have that for some other light, but apologies for the lighting issue. My old ceiling fan broke and almost burnt down my house, but now I have a new one, so house is still fine. But with that out of the way, this is sort of like a late June / mid-August 2024 diecast haul video. I accumulated a bit of diecasts. Gonna open some on camera. Gonna keep others sealed due to various reasons. There was one coming up later that is probably staying carded for quite some time, even though it's a cool model. So first of all, gonna start with the first two things I got this month. This is the West Coast Flyer and the Ultra Hots AMC Javelin. The fun thing about this is actually from when Hot Wheels released trains back in like the early 2010s. Now I actually have its original release of this, and for the life of me I couldn't find it, but I found its coach. So if I find the locomotive for this, I will definitely pair up the coach and it. Of course, these were the very, very limited Hot Wheels train line, where you could actually connect up like multiple trains together and have like an actual Hot Wheels train. The early 2010s was just a genuinely weird time for Hot Wheels. But this was a little neat thing. The main advertisement was, I believe, for this line is you could still loop and the trains still be together, which is fun. They sold these as one locomotive, one car. Of course, this is the only locomotive I can find. But yeah, they apparently appeared in the new TV show, so they re-released it in this interesting white color. The original one was silver. Of course, the front end of this is based off of the Dreyfus-Hudson of the New York Central Railroad. I don't know why they called it West Coast, seeing as the Dreyfus-Hudsons only never went west to Chicago on the New York Central. But yeah, this one will probably be staying carded till I can find the actual original locomotive, because it's neat that in 2024 of all things, they released a steam locomotive. Next up for unboxing is this 1971 AMC Javelin, and it has a friend, the Toyota 86. I'm a huge AMC and Toyota guy, so when these things were in Ultra Hots, I knew I had to get them. And I'm gonna go ahead and open them up now on camera, if I can. Yep, there's that one. There we go. Oh, shoot. Yeah, here they are. Out of the package. And first of all, is this all metal? Yeah, it feels like it. So, yeah, feels like the AMC Javelin is all metal. If you remember back, I think last year, 2 years ago, I saw one of these things driven by Robert Goldstone, I think was his name, do a 6-second-ish run on the Aiken Dragway, and it actually set the record for the Aiken Dragway for a stock car. So it's pretty cool to have one of these. I really like AMCs. So now my AMC Javelin, AMC AMX, and AMC Pacer. They have another AMC friend. So, I now have 3 of these. I can't quote the Star Wars meme, but, yeah. I now have 3 little AMCs here. This Javelin is really nice. I really like the headlight detail. And, of course, it got brake light detail. It doesn't have a license plate. But it feels all metal. The base feels metal. And it's just a really solid release. Oh boy, here we go. Here we have the 8.6 Sprinter Treno. This is a very nice sort of gold color for it. Like, my camera's being a dingus and it isn't focusing that well. But it's really a good model. You know, it says Treno there. Oh, I just opened up a factory error. I feel dumb. Okay, I wouldn't like that. Okay, yeah. That's supposed to be gold. That's an error. Neat. I've never come across a factory error before, but here we go. Yeah. The AMC's not like that, is it? Where is it? No. No. The AMC's not like that. That neat. All right. Sort of regret opening it now, but it was packaged like that, so I had no way of knowing. Yeah, that's all right. That's neat. Genuine live reaction to it. It of course uses the new 8.6 mold as opposed to the very bad 8.6 mold. This thing, horrible. Thankfully, it uses the new 8.6 mold. And out of the 3 cars I have on it, it's got the best paint. It's actually got detailed front headlights, which the only other 8.6 model I have with detailed front headlights is the 2015 release of the initial D86 from Tomica. Yeah, this is a very solid model. Next up is 2 I've been looking for a while. The Pixar Cars diecast Mato and Randy. These 2 I've been looking for a while. I missed them on the very nice On the Road card. I had to pick them up on Red Riders, but hey, I will take what I can get, and I'll go ahead and spare the opening process. So, out of package now. One of these is certainly better than the other. Steve Herschel's nice. I dig the red color, but they just reused the smile from Steve Herschel. Yeah, they just reused that. Because on the card, he's got this big, nice, toothy grin to him. And he's got the eyes. They just kept the smile. I don't know what to feel about that. Other than that, it's a great car. Just, it's basically just a red version of Steve Herschel with a different eye expression. I'd honestly skip on this one if you want to leave it loose. Keep it in the card, but, yeah, that lack of toothy grin just really leaves it down for me. It's still a nice car, good color, just the expression is just very off. Next up is Mato, and, she's actually a very good release. The only thing I don't like is, she's supposed to be Mater's sister, and looks nothing like him. Like, you can say the headlights are it, but, like, she doesn't have the buck teeth, she's a 4-door, like, these guys look nothing alike. Doesn't even have a license plate. The little wedding thing on the top is cute, but, like, I don't get why she's made her sister. They just reused the Queen of England model, it looks like, because these 2 look nothing alike. Granted, it was fun watching them in the show, but, like, really, these look nothing alike. Like, even if I bring over, Dr. Upsetwagen. Still, nothing. And this one has a grill. Like, the hood line doesn't match up. It's still a very good release. I just wonder why they made her like this. Like, she looks more like Weedle Lee over there than made her sister. Other than that, solid 9 out of 10 release. Randy gets a 8 out of 10. Actually, 7 out of 10. Skip this one. 10 out of 10 for the Javelin. And 10 out of 10... Where'd it go? And 10 out of 10 for the Javelin and the 8.6. Like, it even says Javelin there on the hood, if my camera would stop being a dingus. And just the headlight detail and the taillight detail on the 8.6. It even says Treno Toyota on the back of it. I don't have another Hot Wheels thing, Hot Wheels 8.6, that does that. Yeah, these are really good releases. Here's unexpectedness. A few months ago, about a month ago, these were revealed on eBay. This is a now third wave of the Pixar Cars NASCAR collab. It looks like they just did everything in the second wave, but metallic. Except for the Lightning McQueen, which, I will say, has a much better paint job than his 2021 release. Certainly better than the 2022 abomination over there. Yeah, this is, let me get these open, and let me compare them with their other models. So here they are open, and wow, these things are good. I really like the metallic finish on these things. Ryan Blaney looks really good, or Ryan Laney looks really good. I think this is leaps and bounds better than the actual paint scheme from Cars 3. Like, I just like the darker color, darker orange and blue they used for this one. It's got different rims, because I believe these are going for the rims that are currently on the next-gen cars. My only complaint with Ryan here is decal got cut off by the wheel. Other than that, it's not too bad, and I love his little blinker thing here. William Byrev, or... Is it William Byrev? Yeah. William Byrev here. Really good. For one of my favorite sponsors, Shifty Drug. And I gotta say, really am digging the next-gen logo for this guy. Of course, he's number 24, and Kevin Racing Tire over here is number 35. But of course, the decal also gets cut by the rear wheel. But I like the really dark red and gold of this guy. His thing is a little basic, but still really good. Oh wow, this is this is a good version of Lightning McQueen. I really like the dark red going here, as opposed to the light red of the 2021 version and the pink monstrosity and the Shadow Realm back there. Out of the two, I will say, without a doubt, this is one of the best Lightning McQueens in a while. I really didn't like the simplicity of the paint scheme that the Cars on the Road one had, but the dark color of this thing just really makes it awesome. I love the Willys Butte on the hood, and the Willys Butte sort of lightning strike on them. And this is just one of the best, and I like how it doesn't gloat about being 7-time Piston Cup champion, like the 2021 and 2022 do. I like it's simple. I like how all of his contingency sponsors... I know my camera's being a bit of a dingus, but it looks very good off camera. His expression is just awesome. This is one of the best Lightning McQueens out of the 2020s so far, in my opinion. Granted, if I can get him out of here, Cryptid Buster McQueen, Still fairly good with the camouflage and all that. But the NASCAR McQueen has got to be a solid 10 out of 10 McQueen. Ryan Laney here, 9 out of 10. I really like the color scheme of them. And William Byrev, a solid 9 out of 10 as well. Maybe 10 out of 10. I'm not a huge fan of the simplicity of his chevron, but Lightning McQueen's here is really good. And when that comes to today, today is August 25th, 2024, meaning that Soda City Comic Con had a second day. And the people over at Heroes and Dragons, I think, had a dump bin full of Hot Wheels. Oh boy, I got 4 of these guys. The first one I got was this very grimy M&M's Racing. It says limited edition. This is Racing Champions, so of course I had to go for Racing Champions. I have a rather long history of these guys. I've been collecting these guys for a while now. Primarily the 1990s ones, back when they were all metal. This thing probably is just staying in the package, even though it's crusty. I don't really have any cars where they're sideways in the package. But yeah, this is a really neat model. Not much to say other than it's the M&M's car. Next up, another diecast staying in the package. Australian goodness, holy moly. This is a Commodore SS. I didn't even think Hot Wheels made the Holden Commodore. Apparently they did in 2003, where it's only diecast I have with the Highway 35 packaging on it, I believe. Yeah, I'm looking up there at my other old thing in the box, and it does not have this. Yeah, this is... I gotta figure out how to remove this sticker. But yeah, this is a very solid car. You can see some of the other cars released that day. You got a Chevy Savelle, of course the SS Commodore, an ambulance, and 2 other fantasy cars. But this is a really solid mid-2000s Hot Wheel. Next unboxing is the 2022, new for 2022 Liberty Walk S15. This is a LB Super Silhouette Nissan S15. Let me go ahead and get this bad boy open. Now, I love the Nissan Silvia series, and while I'm not the biggest fan of the S15 and 14, I can definitely say that this is a very solid release. Like, it's even got cutouts for the taillights. It's got little inserts for the headlights. The livery on this thing is just beautiful. It is leaps and bounds better than this S14 I've had for years. I mean, I have it, but not as good as an S13. The S13 just was the peak looks when it came to the rounded of the Silvias. But yeah, this S15, I like the little tiny spoiler on it. I like the body kit on it, which is rare because a lot of times Hot Wheels with body kits are just not my thing. Yeah, this is a very good one. Of course, it's got Liberty Walk on it. Liberty Walk on it. I like this yellow color. There's not a whole lot of yellow cars in my collection, aside from Todd over there and Bumblebee over there. Other than that, it's a really, really solid release from Hot Wheels. And then the last car I purchased, undoubtedly, is in the worst card ever. A Pontiac Fiero. I never knew that Hot Wheels made the Pontiac Fiero, but here we are, and here it is. This thing, let me adjust my camera. This is the Super Speed. This is new for 1989. This is the oldest Hot Wheels I have in card, and it is going to remain that way for quite some time. As you can see, this is everything that they would have had for 1989. Some fun stuff, including a T-Bucket, Ferrari F40, Pontiac Banshee, Nissan Hardbody, 80s Firebird, 67 Mustang Convert, Troop Convoy, 37 Bugatti, 80s Corvette, Ferrari Testarossa, Nissan 300ZX. But yeah, this is, he's probably seen a thing or two, considering the card it's in is in one of the worst cards I have out of anything carded, aside from the 2022 release of Speed Demon. But yeah, this is a nice find, and I was gonna open it until I saw that it was from 1989. Thankfully, I did not pay $48 for this. This was $5. I need to figure out how to remove this green sticker without totally damaging the plastic. But yeah, this is a fun card to end the video with. But yeah, this has been the haul for this month. From worst to best. Worst would be Randy, hands down. That expression just kills it for me. This is like, I'm bumping this down to 6 out of 10. That expression is just awful. Next up, at a solid 7 out of 10, be the S15. Hot Wheels mainline, so of course we're not going to get the best detail on it, but still pretty good. Also 7 out of 10, Holden. I love Holdens. This one's pretty alright. And of course also 7 is the M&M's Pontiac. And Mado. Solid 8 out of 10. The Fiero back there. I did not expect to find a Fiero at Soda City Comic-Con, but here we are. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10s would be Ryan and William. With the 10 out of 10 being McQueen and 10 out of 10s being the 8.6 with the missing coloring, and AMC Javelin. This has been Dave. I don't really have a outro for this. If I play around on the computer and make one of those very bad 2010s Minecraft gaming intros, I'll play it after this. That probably will never happen, but maybe next video. Yeah, that has been this video. Tune in next time for when I film a video on the Plymouth Superbird / Charger Daytona, and it doesn't get deleted from my phone. Thanks, Google. Apparently deleting videos and photos off Google Photos also deletes them from the phone they were taken on. I'd filmed a nice video and now it's not there. Anyhow, I'm sidetracking. This has been Dave. Whatever you do not buy Randy, and if you do, keep him in the card. Signing out.